Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. And for people who are new here, I'm Rain. And as you can see by the title of today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. As I've said in not the previous video, but I think the video before that, maybe it was previous video, I can't remember. When I changed the channel name to my full name, my real name, I wanted to kind of encompass a little bit of everything that I like to do, not just makeup. Today we are going to be doing some makeup things, but we're also going to be doing some K-drama things. So if anybody likes K-dramas, hopefully you'll stick around. And if you don't like K-dramas, hopefully you'll still stick around. I decided to do a top 5 K-dramas of the year. Or my top 5 K-dramas of the year. This really only includes like ones that I've watched and finished. There are some that I started in 2018 that were from previous years, or some that were, you know, some that were released in 2018 but I never finished. So this isn't going to encompass every single thing that was released in 2018. So if your favorite one is not on here, I'm sorry. It's just the ones that I've watched. But if you want to give me any recommendations for this year's or previous years or ones to come, let me know. Because I did make a list. I was, you know, saying started, to start, finished. And let's just say that the to start column has lots and lots and lots and lots and lots on there. That's just 2018. There's plenty of other years that I need to go through when it comes to K-dramas. I'm a busy girl. This is also going to include something makeup related. And yes, I also decided to kind of recreate my favorite K-drama makeup look in today's video while I talk about the K-dramas. So it's not going to be like an in-depth tutorial or anything. I'll just say, you know, what I'm using and then talk about the K-dramas instead of, you know, in-depth instructions on what I'm doing. Anyways, the look I'm going to be recreating today is from a Korean odyssey, or Hwayuki, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably wrong, let me know. The character is Buja, the zombie girl, who I absolutely adore. I really like the makeup that they used for her when she was a zombie after she had just died. But I don't have those products. So we're not going to be doing the SFX related one, we're just going to be doing a glam one, which is fine by me because I like both. I also have other things to film today. Absolutely adored her character, and I adored most of her glam looks later on in the series. And if you watch, you obviously know what happens. But anyways, enough about that. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the makeup look, and then we'll get started on the list and everything else. To start out, I'm actually going to use primer, which I never really use, but my face has been pretty dry lately, and I really want to try something that's hydrating and see if that helps with the application of things, because I have a new foundation that I got for Christmas that I really want to try, but I don't want to look gross, so hopefully this will help. So for Christmas, I was able to get Bobbi Brown's foundation stick. I've never tried a foundation stick before, so this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, I've only ever tried just liquid foundation, so I thought I'd give it a shot. This one is in Alabaster 00. Hopefully it's a match. Because I swatched it at the mall, but my grandmother bought it for me for Christmas, so I might mix it a little bit with my liquid foundation, just because I know this is my shade for sure. This one's in 105 Fair Ivory. It's the matte and poreless from Maybelline. But anyways, yeah, let's get on with the list. Number 5, A Korean Odyssey. I really enjoyed this drama. It wasn't the first drama I ever watched. It was, I can't remember honestly, but it was such an enjoyable drama. I thought all the characters had amazing chemistry with each other. I thought going into it, I didn't know what to expect because I didn't watch a trailer for it, and I didn't, you know, there's like nothing left in this bottle. I didn't watch a trailer for it or anything, and I didn't have like, you know, a premise of what it was really about before I started it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious. The comedy was a nice break considering the fact that it was like, you know, a very fantasy heavy drama. I thought the chemistry between the two leads was undeniable. It was great. And I really enjoyed the acting from Cha Sung-won. I really enjoyed his acting. I thought he made the show for me, honestly. He had just, his timing was impeccable, and he was really good at like both the emotional side, and he was incredible at the comedic breaks. Like he was incredible. So I think I'm actually gonna try a brush this time instead of a sponge. We'll see how this goes. By the way, I'm using just the complexion brush that I got from Sephora. I'm gonna use my sponge a little bit too, just because I did wet it, so it gives it a little bit of a hydrating effect. But I really like the foundation stick. I think it matched pretty well. It's very sheer, which is what I'm used to. I'm not used to full coverage stuff anyways, so I like it. I really, really enjoyed that drama. I'm always big on like fantasy kind of, you know, supernatural dramas, and they had a good amount of a little bit of horror with the faces and stuff that jumped out at you. Like I said, the chemistry was amazing. And it was just, overall, it was a really enjoyable drama, and I gave it a 10 out of 10 because it was bomb. Really like that the main character was, the main female character was, you know, she was pretty set in her ways. She wasn't, a lot of people when I was watching it like hated her, and I was like, why? You know, she was witty, she was funny, she was like, she wasn't a weak girl, which I know a lot of people have problems with in K-dramas. And I thought she was a really well-chosen actress. She was a really well-chosen, a well-written character. I like the fact that she was able to, you know, have a good storyline of being able to be the one who kind of can see the demons and catch the demons, and I thought it was a really interesting plot. I will literally watch scenes on YouTube, like rewatch scenes on YouTube, because I loved it that much. I also rewatched scenes from Weightlifting Fairy Kambokju, but that's not from 2018, so that's not on this list. But I really enjoyed that drama too. Number 4 is one that I was really surprised by. I didn't know what to expect. I was really interested in the plot from the trailer and from, you know, what other people were saying, because I started it like a little bit after it started airing. But number 4 is My ID is Gangnambeauty. Really, really, really enjoyed that drama. Like, I wanted to put it higher up, but I enjoyed other dramas a little bit more. But that one was just so sweet, but it also, like, it had a really, really realistic premise to it, and I like that a lot. I like the fact that they focused on, you know, plastic surgery in South Korea. You know, I think it's something that it's so common from, you know, what I've read and things like that, that it was interesting to see it in a drama perspective, because they don't usually talk about it. It's usually just done, and it's, you know, things like that. But I like the fact that it was the main premise and plot point in the entire show, because the main character does get it really early on in her life, like full plastic surgery, and I just thought it was really, really interesting to have something like that. And I'm glad that it was this year that it happened, just because there was so much going on in 2018, and I thought it was a good time to have it. Like, actors were really well chosen for this. Eunwoo from Astro King, he did a really good job in the role. Like, I know a lot of people were like, oh, he's not acting very well, blah blah blah, and I was like, but that's the way he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be kind of robotic and you know, kind of shutting everyone out, not giving a shit, because, you know, of his dad. His dad doesn't really care at all, and I thought his portrayal of that character was amazing, and people who hate it can suck it. I mean, they tried to make you kind of like feel bad for the nemesis or whatever, but overall, like, I like the fact that they never pushed it. They never pushed you to truly like fight for her. They focus on the fact that she was an asshole. They focus on the fact that, you know, she was mean and that she really only cared about herself. And while she did have troubles at home and insecurities and stuff like that, which everyone does, they never use that as her, like, as an excuse for her being terrible. They just added that as like a plot point to her character. It was never something like, oh yeah, you need to feel sorry for her now because she's going through shit, you know? It's like, no, just because she's going through shit doesn't mean she can treat other people like shit. That's not how the world works. I'm back. Anyways, I just had to run and get my Zodiac palette because it has the perfect shade for my eyebrows when I don't want to use like my gel liner or my gel eyebrow stuff or anything. But I'm going to be using, I can't remember. Because the color in her eyebrows is a little bit lighter than what I would normally do just because I have dark hair. But I'm going to try and maybe do a mixture of the color under Scorpio, which is this. It looks red, but it's brown. Maybe use a little bit of that and a little bit of the Libra one, which is right next to it, which looks gray on camera, but it's not, I swear, it's brown. And her brows aren't really defined, they're more just filled in, which is what I'm planning to do. I'm not planning to draw and carve out any big brow. But anyways, yes, back to Gangnambeauty. I thought it was just a really well done drama. I thought that it was something that we all kind of needed, especially in that industry in Korea. I thought it was nice to be able to talk about it. Because I know a lot of people after the fact did talk about it more. I thought the portrayals were really well done. I know a lot of people didn't like the main character because they never like the main character, especially if it's a girl. They never like her. I don't know why. They're like, oh my god. In the comments, I mean. They're like, oh my god, I hate her. She's so annoying. And I'm like, no, she's not. She's human. Let her be. Ugh. Anyways, on to number 3. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? Oh my god, I love that drama. Mainly just because Park Seo-joon is, I'm not gonna go there, that's pretty nasty, I shouldn't say that. It's on my Amino if you want to check it out, but yeah. No, I really do love Park Seo-joon. I think he's an amazing actor. That was the first thing I ever saw him in, and then I like rewatched a bunch of his other stuff from previous years, but I absolutely adored that drama. I thought it was so fluffy. Like, yes, it had a sort of a sobby backstory, but it wasn't the main focus like most things are. It was beautiful. Oh my god. The chemistry, guys, listen to me. What the fuck? Now, I personally think, you know, Park Seo-joon can have chemistry with a brick wall. But especially with the lead actress, bitch, it was great. I loved all the little edits. I love it when dramas have cute little edits thrown in. I think it, you know, it makes it a little bit more personal. I thought it was very cute. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I didn't expect to fall in love with every single actress and actor and every single character. I thought it was just, it was beautiful. I love that the side romances got screen time. You know, most of the time they'd have like a throwaway thing and then it's like, oh yeah, they're together. No, you finally got to see like cute little moments between the side romances, and I thought that was really well done. I could rewatch that drama 1,000,000 times just for the kisses alone because that shit was great. So for her eyes, it's very, very minimal. Like it's pretty just like a standard yellow like transition shade, and then a little bit of a smoky shadow on the edges with a little bit of a liner, but I think it's probably pencil liner. It does not look like winged liquid liner. Achieve this look, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. I didn't practice this look. I'm going to take the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory palette from Storybook Cosmetics and use the Augustus Gloop shade, which is here in the corner, just in the crease for a transition shade. But anyways, yeah, back to the drama. Yeah, it's definitely one that I'm gonna be able to rewatch. I can rewatch pretty much anything with Park Seo-joon in it though, because I think he's just a really, really, really good actor. You know, he can do the sexy very well, he can do the emotional very well, especially if you've seen Fight My Way, like what the crap. You know, he kind of maintained that stoic persona unless he was around Kim Mi-seo, which I think was adorable. Because it wasn't so much like, you know, oh, he's an asshole to everyone else except for her. It was more of just him, you know, being very stoic and being very, you know, scared of being around other people, especially women, because if you watched, you know his backstory about that. But it's because they kind of knew each other as kids, and I thought that was, it's really overused in dramas to have them like be connected as kids, but I like that. I thought it worked really well in this drama, given the backstory and everything, and the way they're connected in the present, and how it literally just their entire lives they were intertwined, and I thought that was really sweet. And I just love that drama, guys. Watch it. 10 out of 10. I'm kind of spreading that color over the lid a little bit too, but I'm mainly focusing it in the crease, just so it's not patchy and that it has more of a seamless transition into the smoky shade. And I'm still using this blending crease brush. And I'm just bringing that under the eye too, just because she has pretty much the same color going on under the eyes as well. It doesn't really change up. It's almost a bit goldy, or golden, so I'm gonna add a little bit of a shimmer around here, just because that's the way it looks, and a little bit under the under eyes. The countdown continues. Number 2. It was the most recent one that I finished, and oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. The smile has left your eyes. Oh my god. Guys, we need to talk about these two actors. Jung So-min and So In-guk. What the fuck? I've never seen two actors have the best chemistry in my entire life ever. And I've seen Jung So-min in other things, and I think, you know, she has chemistry with the other actors. I saw Because This Is My First Life. I loved her in that, and I loved the man in that too. But holy crapola, this drama. I cried so much on like the smallest scenes. I loved it. I thought it was so beautiful. I thought it was, oh my god, I loved that drama so much. Oh my god, I could probably rewatch that 20 times. And I know that's really sad considering the fact that it's a very sad drama. Like, spoiler alert, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, just kidding. But it is very sad. But it's, holy crap. I mean, if you've seen the Japanese version, which I have not, I'm not gonna give anything away unless you want to know, and if you want to know, message me. Everything down to just like the tiniest details are so perfect in this drama. Like, I know a lot of people had issues. They were like, oh, it's like it ended so bad, or like they even said they like, okay, the thing is, every drama has something wrong with it. Every drama has, you know, plot holes and things like that. They end really abruptly and weirdly. Where Stars Land, I was so looking forward to the ending of that, and that just did not blow me out of the water at all. Although I did love the drama, but I liked it up to a certain point. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this. This drama, on the other hand, was phenomenal. It was amazing. I thought it was just so well done. Those two actors could step on me and I would thank them. So In-guk has such an amazing face, but on top of his face, he has such an amazing like ability to create emotion out of nothing, and I think that he does that so well. And he enhances every scene that he's in that show, which is a lot because he's the main character, so yay. Jung So-min, she's amazing. I think she's so cute. She has this ability about her she seems so like mature and old, but she also seems really cute, and I think it's just the way she is, and I think that she's so beautiful, and her acting is incredible, and I can't wait to see what else she's in. Because the only other thing I had seen her in was Because This Is My First Life, and I was like, oh, I want to see something else with her, and then suddenly I hear that this is coming out. I have never seen anything else with So In-guk in it, but I am going to. I really want to watch Shopping King Louie. I heard that's an amazing show, and I heard that he's amazing in it. Also, he's beautiful. Jeez, he's really beautiful. Wow. I liked how the ending was very unexpected for K-drama. I thought, you know, a lot of K-dramas don't want to end on a sad note, and I like the fact that they did do that. I like the fact that because the whole drama was very like melancholy and down, like it was a very gray kind of closed in drama. I like the fact that they ended that way, because if they tried to end it on a happy ending or a happy note, I feel like it wouldn't have gone well. It wouldn't have been received as well. And I thought they did an amazing job that way, because if you watch it or watched it, you know that it probably could never have ended another way than the way it did. Anyways, enough about that. Just kidding, I could talk about that all day. If you want me to, let me know. I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow brush, which is a flattish brush, roundish brush, and I'm gonna go in with I'm actually gonna stick with the same palette this time. I usually mix it up, but I really wanna stick with this one and go in with Wonka Bar, which is this brown down here, obviously, because it's chocolate. And I'm gonna lightly put that in the corner to create that winged effect, but I'm not gonna make it like over the top brown because she doesn't have much of a huge shadow going on. Like that's the main thing going on right there. Let me bring the picture back up so I can see it. She's so pretty. I love her. And I'm gonna fast forward through this for you guys because I know that this is gonna take me forever to achieve, so enjoy the ride. Okay, I sort of have the effect that I want. It looks better off camera. I don't know why on camera it just does not want to look good. But I'm gonna go in with Fizzy Lifting Drink, which is this one right here. It looks very yellow, but it's more of like an understated gold. And I'm gonna use that just a little bit on the lid and around here onto the lower lash line. She doesn't have a lot in the way of glitter on her eyes or shimmer on her eyes, which I've noticed in a lot of K-dramas they don't do that because they want to keep it more understated on the eyes, unless, you know, the character's supposed to be evil, then they give her like the best makeup in the world, but whatever. I'm like recreating it with my own twist. I'm not doing like exactly what they would do just because my eyes aren't the same as hers, so it wouldn't look the same anyways. And I'm just blending that up into the crease with the rest of the shadows. And I'm kind of using that as the inner corner highlight. Now is when the real fun begins and the real challenge begins, because this can mess everything up. But I am going to be using this smaller brush. This is smudge brush, just to give that effect. And I'm just going to dip it straight into the liner just to dilute it a little bit on the brush. Wish me luck. We'll see how this goes. Oh look, it's dying. Hold on. I'm gonna go in with the pencil itself just because it's so flat, like it got stuck or something. I don't know what happened, but at least I'll have a little bit of better control with this instead of, you know, if I had the pencil. So actually that's a lie, I probably will have worse. This is like throwback to when I used to put on liner, like a winged liner with a pencil. But anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to smudge as best as I can while creating like the effect of a wing without showing like an actual wing, and kind of just dragging it into the crease where the other one is, just to create that effect. The only thing I don't like about the smudge brush is it's not very stiff. And I'm gonna try the other side. I'm nervous. Hold my hand. Hallelujah. I messed it up. I know I did. It looks so much better off camera than it does on camera. That's the one bad thing about doing these things on camera, is that you have to like overload the pigment just for it to show up on camera when it already looks good off camera, you know what I mean? In the picture, she does look like she's wearing at least like half a set of false lashes. I want the same effect. But anyways, yes, these lashes are Azarito lashes. Pay no attention to the ones that the parts that I cut off. I like to keep those just to put them on the bottom sometimes, for like my more extravagant looks. But these are Azarito Cosmetics lashes in So Me. I really do love these lashes. I got them recently. You should definitely go check out them and use my affiliate code RAIN10 if you want 10% off your final purchase. I'll put the link in the description below, along with everything else that I'm using, as well as links to the shows I'm talking about too. Pretty sure I watched all of these on Viki. I may have watched 1 or 2 on Drama Fever, but we've been new that that's just not gonna work anymore. But I do like these. They're very wispy and they have a clear band instead of a black band. So I like that it sits closer to your lash line. It looks more natural, especially for this look. But I do like the thicker lashes. I do like them thicker than a Snickers. It wants to stick, but it wants to stick to the, like, up above. And then I'm going to use my Tarte Pro Glow just to do a little bit of contouring. I'll do that really fast, just so you guys don't have to watch all of that. But she does have a little bit of contour, or at least bronzer, going on around her face. I don't see any highlight though, so I'm not going to worry about the highlight, except for maybe like right on the tip of my nose. My last step is my lips. I got this as a Christmas present for my friend. She wanted to do like a Monster X kind of theme in the box, and apparently they worked with Stone and Park to get this done, and I'm really excited. I used it once before just to try it out, and I really like it. It's really beautiful, and it's close to the shade that she's using in the show, in that picture at least. But it's just a regular lip tint. I'm doing Korean dramas, might as well do something that's a product that's Korean. I think that's cool. As I spray this on, I will tell you number 1 on my list. Still 17. I absolutely adored Still 17. I thought it was such a cute show. I thought it was probably one of the most realistic, I think, in my opinion. I mean, they all, besides A Korean Odyssey, they're all pretty realistic as far as like, you know, what's shown on the show. But I think it was just such a fluffy show. I thought it was so cute. I thought it was emotional when it needed to be emotional. I thought it was, you know, happy when it needed to be happy. I like the fact that I like the storyline. Once again, they're connected as kids, but again, I think it worked here. I think it was very well done, and I thought it was so cute. I think the 2 main leads had some of the best chemistry. Pretty much all of the shows that are in my top 5, they have really good chemistry, and so that's half the reason why they're up there. No, I'm kidding. But I do think that they had really good chemistry. I like the fact that it was very understated as far as the romance goes, because, you know, if you watch the show, or you at least seen the trailers, you know that she was in a coma since she was 17, hence why, you know, when she wakes up and she's 30, she still has that like 17-year-old mindset. And I like the fact that they kind of kept that kind of like childlike innocence about her, but they also, you know, showed her having the same issues that most 30-year-olds would go through. Everybody was connected in some way, and I thought that was really sweet and emotional. I cried a lot. No, I thought it was such a sweet show. Oh my god, I could rewatch that all the time. Their first kiss was so anticipated, and it was so cute. And they just worked so well together. The whole entire cast worked really, really, really well together, and I honestly thought it was one of the better shows of the year. I believe it ranked really high in Korea as well as internationally, and I'm so glad for it, because it was such a really well done story, such a beautiful story. And I love K-dramas. Here's the finished look after I talked about my dramas, but I think I like it. If you liked, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload. I want to upload hopefully more consistently now, because I worked so much before. Like, they had me on pretty much full time because of the season. I may add some like journal related stuff to the channel too. I don't know yet. We'll see. I might create a different channel if I decide to do that. And yeah, but I am going to be keep up this like trend of just wanting to do whatever I want, and a lot of what I want to do is K-drama, K-pop, Korean culture related, just because that's like what I'm really into and what I'm really interested in, and I want to, you know, be able to share that side of my interests as well as the makeup side, and just vlogs and whatever, and, you know, upload whatever I want, pretty much within reason, obviously. I'll be putting everything down in the description for you to follow me, whether it be my Goodreads account, which I will also be doing book related stuff again too. You can follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram. You can also subscribe to my sister channel, which is me and my sister doing K-pop reactions at the K-pop sisters, because we're original like that. Bye.